Hey there, I'm Patrick Franco, and today we're going to look at supine spinal twist, or a reclined spinal twist. This is such a great pose. It's relaxing, it's nourishing, it twists the spine so you get a good spinal opening, a good abdominal ringing. Your hips and outer thighs are also getting opened up in this twist. It's just such a great pose that does a number of different things. It's beneficial after deep back bending to basically put the spine back into a neutral position. So you might see it after big back bends in a yoga class. You also might see it as preparation for Shavasana. After you've worked the entirety of the class, simply by lying on the back and doing this spinal twist is quieting and relaxing for your nervous system. So we're going to take a look at it now, and we start lying on our backs with our knees bent. Once you lie on your back, hopefully you started in a position that is neutral. Before you take your knees to one side, you want to move and shift your hips a little bit to the opposite side that you're going to drop your knees. So I'm going to bring my feet together, lift my hips an inch, and move them to the right 1 inch. Now I'll take my knees into my chest, drop them all the way over to the floor, and then to ensure that my knees stay down, I'll use this hand just to hold my legs down. You want to keep them together. The opposite arm then can turn away. And by turning away, you can either extend your arm out into a T, you can bend your elbow more like a cactus shape, you can even slip your arm underneath your head like you're on the beach. But the idea is your legs are staying to one side, and then your abdomen, ribs, chest, upper back, opposite shoulder and elbow are relaxing away from those knees dropping down. So that means there's no tension, there's no gripping. You're breathing in, but then your exhales are allowing this deep twist to take place. One thing that often happens in this shape is if your outer hips and outer thighs are restricted, or your upper back is restricted, your knees might not be able to stay together as your upper body turns away. So we can use a spacer. Now I have a block. You can use a block, a blanket, or even a bolster. So again, I'll shift my hips, take my knees in, and I'm going to drop them all the way over to the side. I'm going to put this spacer between my knees. And I'll take my hand again just to secure it down, and then pause. Now I have a little extra space to work with as I turn my abdomen, my ribs, my upper back, my opposite shoulder, elbow, and wrist away. And this makes the shape a little bit more accessible if you have any restriction in your hip muscles or your spinal muscles, shoulders, and back. You probably want to stay in this pose for a minute or two on each side, and then you can go either right into Shavasana from here, or maybe even sitting up like I'm about to do, and do some seated postures. All right, that's reclined spinal twist. It's an amazing pose that we use to counterbalance some stronger poses that might come before it, or we can simply just use it as a restorative pose towards the end of class, leading towards Shavasana. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you on the mat again next time.